So last night, I'm out running errands and shit. I'm at this like strip mall, and out front of the strip mall, there's this little diner, and look cool. So I want to get something to eat, maybe something to drink. And out front, there's an old woman walking around, and she's got this short gray hair and a little bun, and she looks familiar to me. She looks like a woman named June that I know. And so I walk up, and she approaches me. She's like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" And I said, I knew you." I said, "What are you doing here?" She goes, "Oh, I had to take a part-time job to make ends meet or whatever." I said, "Hey, that's nice. June, right?" She goes, "Yeah." And she gave me a hug. And then she walked off. I was like, "Oh, June, that's sweet." So anyway, I'm fucking hungry. I go inside, and there's this dude behind the counter, and I can see that they have drinks and sodas and shit, but no food. So I'm looking around, but I notice a glass display case in front of me. So I look down, and sure enough, they have some sandwiches and shit in there. But I'm like, are these things fresh? But I look around, and they have a black top in the back. So I'm like, he must cook it fresh. I'm going to get something. So I'm looking around. I see this club sandwich, bacon and chicken and shit. And it's called the White Lotus Combo, which is weird. I've never even seen the fucking show, right? But so I order. I tell the guy the White Lotus Combo, right? He goes, "All right, whatever. We'll have it for you in a minute." So I'm walking around waiting. Finally, this guy calls my name, and he gives me my club and my fries, but no drink. And I said, "Hey, what about my drink?" He goes, "Oh, yeah, what would you like?" I said, "Can I get a Slushy?" The guy's like, "Oh, yeah, no problem. What color do you want?" I'm like, "The green. I want the green," right? Because Slushies go by color. And so he goes, "Coming right up." So I'm waiting. I'm eating my food, and no Slushy. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go back up to the counter, and the guy's gone, and now there's a woman there, a young, girl. And I said, "Hey, the guy forgot my Slushy. Can I get a Slushy?" She goes, "Yeah." And I said, "The green, please." And she goes, "All right, coming right up." And there were some bar stools sitting there. So I went and sat in one. And all that side of me were these two women gabbing it up and just fucking having a good time, right? And I'm waiting, and finally the door opens, and the lady comes out with my Slushy. And as she's handing it to me, one of the girls next to me says, "Hold on, I'll get it for you." And she went and grabbed it, and she grabbed it by the top and put her fucking fingers into the fucking slush, right? And she hands it to me, fucking laughing. And I'm like, what the fuck? I go, "I don't even fucking know you. Why would you do that?" Right? And she keeps fucking laughing. I was like, fuck this. And I took the Slushy back to the counter. I told the girl, I said, "Hey, you saw what she fucking did. She put her fucking fingers in my Slushy. I'm not drinking this. Can I get a new one?" She's like that, and said, "All right," and takes my Slushy, and I'm waiting for my new one, and I'm pissed off at this fucking bitch, right? And then I wake up.